Tricking is made of a bunch of different elements, from tumbling, elements of breakdancing and other martial arts, capoeira, taekwondo, and they all come together to make this crazy hybrid sport.
Tricking came out of the sport karate competition scene. In the late 90s, people were doing really acrobatic maneuvers, extreme kicking with extreme rotations and spins and high flips and jumps. People would make these trick circles at the tournaments, and everyone would show off their new skills and inspire one another, share. And so that's where you get tricking from.
Tricking's kind of a monster. It'll take from other different art forms and just like gobble it up and like make new tricks because of it.
Originally, I started cheerleading first before I started tricking. I was at an open gym session one day, and I saw this guy do a gainer, which is a backflip off 1 foot. I went over to him, I was like, hey man, what's this called? And he's like, it's called tricking. I was like, oh, sweet. So I went and looked it up on YouTube, tried it for the next couple of years, and fell in love with the sport.
When I first got into tricking, I was probably about 8 years old, and I was at my karate studio, and I saw one of my instructors do an aerial and 540, and then I went home and I Googled how to do a backflip, and then I did it, and after that, it just started from there.
I got into tricking through taekwondo. I got into taekwondo through video games, actually. I was looking at a couple characters from Tekken, and I liked it so much I wanted to learn, and so my mom enrolled me. The first trick I tried that wasn't taekwondo was aerial.
We just started adding different things in there. I mean, at this point, we've started adding video game moves into our tricks. Like, we've taken popular video game moves and turned them into a reality.
I was like a huge fan of Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, and when I saw my masters, they were doing the same moves. They were doing it for real. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
The internet really blew up tricking, so I think YouTube is one of the main reasons why the sport has grown so much, and it's evolved to the level that it has now.
Through the internet and different communities like Facebook communities, people have come together from all over the world and put in their input and 2 cents into what tricking is today. Today we are here for the Red Bull Throwdown, one of the biggest martial arts tricking events in the world right now. This competition is a head-to-head, one-on-one elimination bracket style tournament.
We've got guys from all over the world. I mean, the Korean guys and their kicks are incredible. Donovan Sheehan is an incredible all-around tricker.
Bailey Payne's a really good tricker to look out for because he feeds off other people's energy.
You have last year's champion, Jacob Pinto. He is a powerhouse. Never, ever underestimate him.
To win Red Bull Throwdown 2 years in a row, I mean, it would be a really, really huge honor. They're gonna put the clock on for 1 minute, and we're just gonna go. We're gonna throw the hardest combos we can, try and execute the cleanest moves.
Welcome to Red Bull Throwdown 2015.
The judges are actually looking for 5 specific things. I have a judge that's going to be judging kicking. I have another judge that's going to be looking at their execution. I've got a style judge who's going to be judging their presence and the way that they move and how unique their movement can be. We've got a guy for difficulty, and then we also have an overall judge who's going to kind of take all of those aspects. And
they have to have like that confidence, that heart. It really gets tested when you're on stage in front of people underneath the spotlights.
It's a really, really big honor. I didn't think I was going to win last year. Went in the ring and I won, and then this year I knew everybody had been training, so I trained hard too, and I just kept my head up and tried to stay clean, and I won. I'm just going to keep training, waiting for battles, waiting for gatherings, make sure all my tricks are clean and I execute them well, and just, keep pushing, keep training hard.
There's so many possibilities for what can happen with the sport. These athletes are pushing the boundaries of human movement and pulling from all different types of resources.
Tricking evolves every day. I'm seeing new moves that have never been done. We want the sport to grow, growing at a rapid pace as is. We want the world to know that this is not gymnastics, it's not cheerleading, it's not breakdancing or b-boying. This is tricking.